I don't think rhetoric is automatically a positive or a negative. I think it's a neutral, in my opinion. To me, it's just persuasion, and persuasion can either be used for good things or it could be used for bad things. It can also be used in manipulative ways. Like if I was just like if something rhetoric itself is the problem. It really just depends on the persuasion that you're using behind it and just how like what the person's intention is while they're trying to say it. I think a person's perception of a rhetorical message mostly depends on their background and what they already believe in. If they disagree, their problem usually is going to be more critical no matter how strong your argument is or their argument is. Emotions also play a big role. Body language plays a big role, in my opinion. If something connects to something personally, they're way more likely to respond to it. And a lot of the times, credibility really matters too. If the speaker seems knowledgeable and confident, people are more likely to pay attention and be more engaged in what they're saying. The rhetorical triangle is made up of ethos, pathos, and logos. Um, Ethos is critical because basically it's saying that we should trust you and we should believe that what you're saying. Pathos is emotion, how you make people feel, and logos is logic, the facts and reasoning behind your argument. I feel like the best communication balances all three of them. If you use emotions, it can feel forced or just way too intentional. Um, if you only use logic, it can feel boring or disconnected at sometimes. And the balance is what I would say makes communication most powerful, just using all three while you're speaking to somebody. Context definitely impacts the meaning and timing, I would say. It also impacts your audience that you're speaking to and just the setting of where you are, where you're going to speak. All those changes how a message is received. Something you say to your friends is it going to be said in some way in your classroom or talking to your parents or even a professional setting. Even current events can shift how something is interpreted. This is why understanding your audience is huge if you want your message to actually work and if you want your message to come across how you wanted it to come across in your head and you want people to be engaged and listening and at the end they know what you were talking about.